We're back to do our edits, so that means I'm going to check for spelling and make sure I have my periods, because if you don't have periods, it's not sentences. I also want to add some details because those are what revisions are for, so maybe I want to add something to my story that I didn't add before. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and check for spelling. If I see I need to change something, I'm actually just going to make it a different color so you guys can see it. So one afternoon. Oh, I see that I spelled noon wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and change that and spell it correctly, and I'm going to make it red so that you guys can see some of my changes. When you're making your edits and revisions, try to make a couple edits, at least 2 or 3, and then add 1 or 2 details. That way you have about 5 altogether. So you should have about 3 edits, so maybe you spelled some words wrong, or you forgot a period, or you could change a period to an exclamation point, or something like that. And then make sure you have 2 edits, so add 2 more details to your story. So one afternoon, I went to the park for a walk, and I'm checking for edits first, then I'll go back for revisions. When I got to the park, I saw a colorful, oh, I think colorful only has 1 L, colorful, whoops, monster. I'm going to actually change this to an exclamation point because that's kind of an exciting thing to see if you went to the park and you saw a monster. Because normally you just see animals and people. The monster had purple fur, short orange legs, and green arms. When I saw the monster, I decided to walk over to him. I said hi and told him my name. He said his name was Purple Blob. After we talked, got my E and talked, we played on the monkey bars and swings. Alright? So now I'm going to do some revisions. So I'm going to add at least 2 details. I'm going to do those in purple for you guys. So that way you can see. Oh, not purple. It's going to be kind of hard. I'll do those in blue. That way you guys can see the revisions I add. So one afternoon I went to the park. So since maybe I went to the park, it was probably a sunny afternoon, right? So maybe I'm going to add one sunny afternoon. So that's one more detail, and that's also a descriptive word for the afternoon. So one sunny afternoon I went to the park. When I got to the park, I saw a colorful monster. The monster had purple fur, short orange legs, and green arms. Let's see if there's anything else. Green arms with white spots. So maybe I want to add with white spots. So now I know exactly what his arms look like. Alright? When I saw the monster, I decided to walk over to him. I said hi and told the monster my name. So I also said he was eating branches, but I haven't included that yet. So maybe I'm going to add it right here. So he stopped eating his branch and said his name was Purple Blob. So I added a little detail here that included from my pre-write that I didn't add before. Alright? And said his name was Purple Blob. After we talked, we played on the monkey bars. Maybe I want to add one more sentence at the end that says, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Alright. So now let's read my whole story with my edits and my revisions in it. One sunny afternoon, I went to the park for a walk. When I got to the park, I saw a colorful monster. The monster had purple fur, short orange legs, and green arms with spots. When I saw the monster, I decided to walk over to him. I said hi and told him the monster my name. He stopped eating his branch. I'm going to actually put tree branch. And said his name was Purple Blob. After we talked, we played on the monkey bars and swings. It was a lot of fun. So you can see my different edits and revisions. I did a few more than you guys have to do just so you have some more examples. But you can add extra details. You can add more descriptive words. You can add something you forgot from your pre-write. Or you can add an extra sentence wherever you want in the story. For your edits, just make sure your spelling and your punctuation are correct. You can have someone help you with those if you need to. They can just check. You just need to change a couple words because I'm sure there might be a few that are spelt wrong. If you have any questions when doing your edits and revisions for your Monsterific tale, please let me know. Please make sure you include some descriptive words. So you should have words like furry and purple, short, big, small, sharp, sunny. You should include those kind of words. So if your story is going to take place at night, you might want to say a spooky night or a dark night. So make sure you include some nice descriptive words so we can imagine what is going on in our heads in your story. Because if you close your eyes, you might be able to picture a purple blob monster walking towards you that's all purple with orange legs and green arms. So please use some descriptive words.